Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a bit since I've uploaded one. My life has just been so busy right now, but hopefully I can get back on to normal programming for one video a week. I would really like to do that, but you know, if I don't, give me some grace because it's the end of September, October's rolling in, and we're gonna have some holidays coming up, but I'm gonna do my best. I appreciate you guys for subscribing, liking my videos, commenting on them, and just being here. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And that is my review of The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. So this one took me a little bit to read, not because I struggled reading this. I really enjoyed this book. I think first, to preface, this is my first Joe Abercrombie book, and I wanted to read this one first before I dove into his first law series, which contains 9 different books, because I didn't want to read the first law series and not necessarily like it, but then feel like I had to continue to keep going because it was a 9-book series. Now, I know that the three books are standalones, but you have to read those before you can read the third series, or the second series, which is a time jump in the first law world. So I will be getting to that here, probably 2026 is my plan. But this one I decided to start with to see if I even liked Joe Abercrombie. And I have to say, I greatly enjoyed his writing. He is very descriptive. He knows how to form his sentences to the fullest. And I mean, each character in this was fleshed out so well. The inner monologue, even though it was in third person for each character, was just fantastic. And I loved all the different vocabulary words that he used to describe the scenes, the atmosphere, the world, different things in the world. And I know this is a fantasy realm of Europe, but he did it fantastically, and I greatly enjoyed this book. There was one thing in it that I didn't necessarily jive with, but at the same time it wasn't dwelled upon, so I was fine with it. But through the whole thing, it kept me on edge, it kept me wanting to read, and I think he did a fantastic job. And so I really want to get into his first law series, so that way I can start reading more Joe Abercrombie, because this was supposed to be a standalone, but I guess now it's not going to be. But I'm not sure if it's going to be standalone a standalone in this world, like the next 1 or 2 books, or if it's going to keep the main cast of characters for the most part, and maybe add to the people that were lost in this one. And I'm not going to say who, and it's not that they're lost or gone or anything like that. They just they're not part of the Devils anymore. So I'll be really intrigued to see what Joe Abercrombie does with that. And it'll probably be another year or 2 before the second one comes out anyway, so I have plenty of time. But yeah, I do have one issue, and it doesn't have anything to do with Joe, but I'm not a fan of these not even pages. I'm just not. And I know the publisher was probably trying to go for a certain style, because this takes place in a fantastical medieval Europe, but I just don't got a problem. I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like it. But everything else about this book I liked. I liked the cover. I liked the cover on like the main hardcover. I liked the pictures that were in it. So all in all, I think I gave it a 4-star. I thought it was really, really good. It made me laugh in some places. It didn't make me cry. If it would have given me like all of the emotions, I probably would have given it a 5-star, but there was no crying. And some of the characters, there were certain things that they did that like really pissed me off, but at the same time, you know, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have an emotional roller coaster. You're not gonna always agree with what the characters are doing. But it is what it is, and I really enjoyed this book. So, if you've read this book, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. What were some of the things that you liked, that you didn't like? What rating did you give it? I'd absolutely love to know and have a conversation with you guys. But don't forget, like, subscribe, and be good people.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you